guys, I'm back with a tutorial this week. I know I said I wouldn't be doing too many of these, but in lieu of the new trends that have come out, I figured some chrome nails on polish would be a really good idea. I see tutorials everywhere for gel, but there is a way to accomplish this with polish. You will have to use some sort of gel top coat to cover it, but if you want to do this on polish, and you want it just for one night, you don't even have to top coat it, and it's gonna last for a good, 12 hours. So start with nice clean manicured nails, and then you're going to want to apply a base coat and then whatever color polish you want to put underneath the chrome. I'm actually using a kind of nail polish, the C&D Vinylux, that doesn't require a base coat, so that's why I skipped that step. Okay, so you just want to make sure whatever color polish you put on is completely dry. I don't care how long you have to wait. You want to be able to touch your nail and not smudge it whatsoever. It should be rock solid. And depending on what color you put underneath the chrome is what color chrome you're going to get. So if you put black, it is going to be the most intensified chrome. You could do white and it's a little bit softer. You could do pink and it's a slightly pinker chrome. You're not going to notice it too much, but it does make a difference. Alright, so once my polish is completely dry, then you want to put on your top coat. I've only seen this work with Stretch AV, so this is the top coat that I'm using. It's really thick and it dries really quickly. So I put a nice thick layer on. You want to make sure that the entire nail is smooth like butter. You don't want to see any bumps or anything, otherwise it's going to show up on the chrome. So I waited honestly I really only waited like 5 minutes for it to dry, but as long as you can rub your finger over it and it doesn't smudge it, then you should be good to go. So then you're gonna take your chrome powder, and you can also do this with holographic powder. You can do this with the chameleon powders. I actually have the chameleon powder on this hand right now. You can see that, it's so cool, I can't. But we're gonna be doing this with chrome. I have my chrome from Wildflower's Nail Academy. I will put a link to her products below. She has the greatest stuff in the world. I'm just using a silicone tool, and what I'm gonna do is tap on the chrome so it's on the nail. It's not necessarily completely smudged in. And then once you get enough to cover the nail, honestly the best thing that works, that really presses in all of the pigment, is to use your finger. So I would just brush it back and forth with your finger. You can use a decent amount of pressure as long as you're not pushing into the top coat where you're like smudging it. You don't want to go too hard. Just make sure you're really pressing it in there. And then all you're going to do is wipe off the excess chrome. So you could use a brush, you could use a lint-free wipe. I just use a little dry lint-free wipe to get any of the excess away from, around the nail plate, anything like that. And then you have your chrome nail. So if you want to keep this with just polish and you're just going out for one night, you want to go, show off some crazy chrome nails, this will be fine without anything on it for a little while. As soon as you start hitting your nails on the corner of a table or something like that, you're gonna start seeing nicks in it. But this is great for a one night chrome nail look if you don't have gel. Now if you do have access to a gel top coat, this is where this is gonna play in and seal it so that you don't have to worry about it chipping. So what I did here is I just top coated it with Wildflower Nail Academy's No Wipe Top Coat. Stuff is amazing. It's super thin. It's actually made to put chrome and chameleon powders on top of. So if you do own this, I would actually recommend using this on your nails and then putting the chrome on top of it and then sealing it with this as well. It is very thin though, so you want to do a couple of coats. I did 2 coats of this to make sure it's sealed in and make sure you really get that free edge so you don't have to worry about it chipping or peeling. And because I'm an overachiever, of course I'm going to paint some sort of design on top of it. And here I just painted some black on it to give it a little bit more something to it because I'm getting tired of this solid chrome. So here is the final result. You can see it's nice and mirror-like. You could literally see my camera in it. And then I just want to show you this hand because it's so cool. I mixed chrome and chameleon pigment for this hand. I'm obsessed. I can't. And I'm just going to put the links to the products that I use below so you can check those out if you want to. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye!